ambush. When I say ambush, when you watch lions, they hunt alone. They don't go. Lions don't go in packs. A lion ain't gonna go by himself. Like, oh, got it. I can go get him by myself. Have y'all ever saw the one where the lion's by itself and it's a bunch of hyenas around it? It's over. It's done. It's not until that second one comes, and really the hyenas can beat two of them. They just mentally afraid. But the one, they about to take the one out. Listen to me. As a leader, you have to do me a favor. As a leader, you have to stop ambushing. As a leader, you have to stop doing the one-on-one. As the leader, you have to stop being in isolation. As the leader, you have to stop thinking that you are gifted and talented in your own self. That's a recipe for disaster. Listen to me very closely. Somebody said to me the other day, Eric, one of these days I'm going to be just like you, and I'm going to have a team. But for now, I said, well, you're not going to be like me because I've never started anything without a team. I'm a Christian. I read the Bible. I ain't never done nothing by myself. That's not biblical. No.
Woo! Rise and shine, dreamers. Another blessed and grateful day. How to kick it off with little ET to go ahead and get it going. And he's absolutely right. I couldn't agree more. This is literally why the dream team became a thing, because we started to understand you go fast by yourself, but you really go far with a family. Teamwork makes the dream work. So fired up for today. I got you. I'll send over that audio. It's fire one. Quick little 9-minute to kick off the day. So I love it. Today, fam, I've got a really good topic, super short and sweet, and this is a classic. I was actually going over this with some of the leaders over this past week. I was like, you know what? What a better training than to go ahead and really kick off really right before convention to develop these 5 levels of leadership. So let's go ahead and get into it today, fam. If you guys want to go ahead and take a screenshot, get ready. I'm going to give you guys an opportunity. Let's go ahead and get IG live. Let me know what is everyone grateful for today, and let's get started on the 5 levels. And this is coming from the GOAT. If you guys know John C. Maxwell, you know this is the best of the best inside of the industry when it comes to leadership. We've been studying him for years. Always a go-to mastering these skills. I love it. IG, happy Wednesday. Phenomenal start to this week already. Grateful to be alive. Grateful for each of you. Grateful for God, for knowledge, for the wisdom, for the access that we're getting. I'm telling you, I'm going to keep saying it. We've been praying for this access for a long time. And I learned it years ago. It's not about being super smart. It's not about being working super hard. It's about getting access to the right information and taking massive action. And we've got that right here. Genius Elite in the building. Mr. Roy, what is going on? We are expecting and getting miracles in the month of March. This is March Madness. And every year, we always see a ton of spikes in momentum over this course. So drop a 2 on IG if you guys can hear me. You should be good. Should be able to hear me. Awesome. So here we go. The 5 levels of leadership. I told you guys I was going to give you a chance to go ahead and get a picture of this thing. So here you go. If you don't already have this, go ahead and get this locked in. Here you go. The 5 levels. Boom. 5 levels of leadership. Number 1 is the permission. Number 1, position, permission, production, personal development, and really understanding the pinnacle level of leadership, right? Getting back to the basics, I'm telling you, this is key right here. So this is going to be today's training, all right? Let's get into it. Number 1 is going to be position. When you think about it, any leader that anybody has ever looked up to, yes, they might have a position, but you're gonna realize that it goes deeper than that. You know, for me at the beginning, yes, I saw leaders that had cars, that were traveling, that had amazing penthouses, but I started to also see something else. Okay, it's not about the leader that might be able to flash a lot of things, because anybody can go ahead and give you a perspective on social media. But to me, a real leader became somebody who actually is really caring, really wants to see somebody win, and maybe even somebody that's actually seen some success, but they've also lost it. And they've been able to go ahead and get it right back. You see, to me, that's the leader that I really wanted to follow, because anybody can be happy when things are going well, But the real attitude, the real character is defined not when things are going great, but actually on the other side, when life is actually testing us, when things aren't going in our favor all the time. That character is what really separates somebody who's really elevating or somebody who is just there for a season. Okay. Took me a long time to realize this, but eventually it seriously made sense. So this is the idea. Number one, the lowest level for anybody is going to be the position. Yes, people might follow the president. Yes, people might follow the manager, but do they respect them just because of a title? So that's number one. You guys can start thinking about this and role playing it out, and you'll start to see how much this truly makes sense. How about a boss? How many people dislike their boss and they have to kind of do what they say just because they're in line, just because of their position? Been there many times in a few different jobs, so I know exactly what that looks like. That's level number one. The second level, y'all ready? This is going to be permission, okay? Permission, relationships. People follow people because they want to. And this is crucial. This is why I tell all of you all the time, social media is so important to be able to go ahead and document the journey. To be able to show individuals that we are actually growing as a person. You see, people ask me all the time, D, how do I get leaders into my business? How do I enroll high-level individuals? And I started to see, even for myself, until we grow in our life, the business is going to follow. But so many people, they want it actually backwards. They want their business to grow without actually growing inside of life. And the moment that I really honed in on that, things started to change. I started to attract the right people, places, and opportunities by working on myself, by really doing the deep work, by waking up early, journaling, getting a workout in, taking time to pour into my cup so I could go out and then go ahead and pour into others. So this was key. It took me a long time to realize it, but eventually it started to click. Okay, so that's number two. Number three, the third level, when it comes to production, is going to be people follow you because of what you have done for the organization. Again, this is the power of being able to not only just lead by example, because people will not just follow what it is that we say. Realistically, they follow what we do. Anybody can tell somebody what to do. That's like a boss. A boss will go tell you, hey, go clock in for 4 hours. You got a 30-minute bathroom break, and then we got to go right back to it. We all know exactly what that's like. But you see, a leader is a little bit different. A leader will not just tell somebody what to do. A leader will also speak it, lead the way, and actually guide as new leaders are coming up as well. This is the idea. This is how real multiplication is done. Okay. People follow people because of what we've done for the organization. This is why you see literally almost every single day, there's new individuals joining. There's testimonials that are popping off because of the leaders that we have inside of the organization, right? Results are clear. We can look in the group chat all day long and it's clear to see we are in momentum because people are actually getting results. The leaders are leading the way and individuals are taking action and it's being followed. So it's a beautiful thing to see. Number four is people development, reproduction. People follow people because of what you have done for them. Again, you know, over the past couple of weekends, we've seen some incredible transformations from so many leaders. You know, I've seen leaders travel from Louisiana. Some have come out from Arizona. Some have came all the way out from Michigan. And I've been able to literally see the transformation happen right in front of our eyes, right? I've seen some of our business partners not even know about frequency, not even know about journaling, not even know about meditating in the morning. And for them to just come and experience this in person for these couple of days, these 48, 72 hours, now when they go back home, life is completely different because they're not just becoming a victim to their environment. They're actually going in and becoming someone who can actually create their environment, right? By learning about visualizing, by learning how to manifest, by learning how to understand the secret is the feeling. It doesn't matter where we're at right now. If we can start to really see and embody the individual, the person, the lifestyle that we truly desire, that is one of the biggest secrets. Because now when you take action with that frequency, everything is different. Just like Waddles D. Waddles, right? It's not about doing certain things, it's about doing things in a certain way. And last but not least, this is the pinnacle. The pinnacle level of leadership says people follow people because of who you are and what it is that we represent. This is huge. And this was actually a really big aha moment. I remember when this first clicked to me, okay? When we first got locked in with the legend, the man himself, Mr. Brian Carruthers. Do you know what his team organization is called? I don't know if you guys know this. Who knows? Who can let me know? What is Brian Carruthers' team organization called? Well, his team organization is literally Team Pinnacle. And I want to actually see if I can pull this up in a couple windows so you guys can see it a little bit. But this is the 5 levels, right? Position, permission, production, people development, and the pinnacle level of leadership. Now, Brian Carruthers' team name is literally Team Pinnacle because he's been able to achieve all 5 of these levels. You see, individuals from all around the world, they listen, they follow, and they are still currently today learning from Brian Carruthers. He's a 4-time best-selling author, 2 of them on entrepreneurship, 2 of them on wealth, asset, and management building. And literally building an empire is still a staple inside of the industry from some of the best inside of this space. So not only has he been able to go ahead and go the way, he's been able to show the way and also be able to go ahead and leave a lending hand to go ahead and pull up 300 plus millionaires, to go ahead and pull up 400 plus 6-figure earners. You see, this is literally the pinnacle level of leadership. People are following and sought after this man because of what he's been able to not just achieve, create, but also duplicate. So it's safe to say that we couldn't be at a better time, better place than right here, right now, literally working with the pinnacles of the industry. So family, this is my training for today. I hope everybody got a little bit of value, and just know this is just the beginning. You know, I've never been so excited than in this time right now. Can't see the screen you want to share. Oh my goodness. I got you. We'll work on it. Don't sweat. I'll send it in the chat. But it's really, you guys can go on Google and you can go type in John C. Maxwell, the 5 levels of leadership, and you'll be able to go ahead and see it for yourself. I love you, fam. I appreciate you. Anything you need, we got your back. And actually stay tuned. I got a couple events coming up for these next 2 days or these next couple of days. We've got Cape Canaveral over in Orlando. If anybody is free, if you're in the area, we're going to be traveling over there for the weekend. And then the following weekend, we are literally going straight over to Dallas. Okay. Dallas, Texas, a huge Super Saturday. You're going to be dominating, leading the way. So if you have anybody that's out there, feel free to go ahead and shoot them a message. Let them know that this is events they do not want to miss. And then the month after, guess what? We are out to Baltimore, Maryland. Hashtag, can I get a hashtag down below? All roads lead to Baltimore, because this is it. I'm telling you right now, this is going to be an event that's going to change the trajectory of not just 2025, but 2025 and beyond. So I'm fired up. I love you guys. Let's go ahead and make it happen. Remember, we can be, do, and have anything. We can hold it in our mind. We can hold it right here in our hand. Jared, Sebs, have a phenomenal day, fam. I appreciate you. Let's go out and turn these dreams into reality. It's game time. Let's go.